Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's K-Dog's Kennel coming at you on this Tuesday afternoon with my NFL Wild Card Weekend predictions video. The regular season ended this past week. A lot of upsets, a lot of shakeups, if you will. Teams that should have been in that aren't getting in. But we're going to preview all six wild card games. Also going to talk about Tennessee, Green Bay having the number one seeds, what that means for them coming up next week in the divisional round. Last week, not too good. Like I said, upsets galore last week. Went 8-8 for the week, bringing our season to date to 170, 99, and 1. So I'm hanging on that triple-digit loss category. But I took one upset this week. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. Also, as I've done every week for the last few weeks, I want to give a massive shout out to the Boston Sports Report. Speaking of which, they're now in the comments section. Actually, just saw they just posted. He just posted his wild card picks. I got to check that video out. I'll do that as soon as I'm done here. But huge shout out to the Boston Sports Report. They've been a supporter of mine for the last several weeks. They usually share my videos on their channel. Just an amazing guy. He does weekly football picks, also does weekly NHL picks and basketball picks, and soon to be MLB picks once the MLB season starts up here in the next couple of months. So, like I said, massive shout out to Boston Sports Report. Love the guy to death. You will too, guarantee it. So there we go, guys. So let's get into the wild card weekend. I didn't write seedings down. I didn't even write records down. We're just going to go through all six games. So instead of like a 20, 25-minute video like these videos usually are, this should be a quick, maybe 10, 15-minute video. So we're going to kick things off. I have these written down in the order they will be broadcasted on. We're going to start with the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Raiders got in. They nearly tied the Chargers on Sunday night. But they got the win. The Chargers had a complete meltdown and therefore are out. They're on the outside looking in now. But, I mean, hats off to the Raiders. I mean, nothing wrong with that. They're going to Cincinnati. I have Cincinnati winning the game. Cincinnati, that's going to be a raucous crowd. The Bengals have been the laughingstock of the league for so long. I'm so happy that they're in this position. Not only division winners, but now they get to host a playoff game. And, I mean, Cincinnati's going to be rabid. That crowd's going to be rabid. Joe Burrow, first game, in a monumental stage that is the playoffs. I think the Raiders kind of got lucky, and I hate to say that. I mean, I take nothing away from the Raiders. They deserve to be there. They have every right to be there. They knocked off the Colts. They knocked off the Chargers to stake their claim. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm giving the edge to Cincinnati to go to the divisional round. Now, how far Cincinnati can go, that's still up in the air. I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but whether they get past the divisional round, it's really going to depend on who they play in the divisional round. But I'm going to take Cincinnati, over Las Vegas. Next up, AFC wild card, New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. The Bills won the AFC East. The Bills beat the Jets. The Patriots lost to Miami. I don't know what it is about Miami that they have New England's number, especially in Miami. This one's tricky. This one's very, very tricky. But this is my upset of the week, guys. I'm taking Patriots on the road over the Bills. Here's why. Several weeks ago, when these two teams met, I think it was Monday Night Football, and Mac Jones threw 3 passes and ran the ball down Buffalo's throat. That was in Buffalo. I had said these two teams were going to split the season series. They were each going to win at home. I thought Buffalo would win in Buffalo. New England would win in New England, but it was backwards. New England won in Buffalo. Buffalo won in New England. So why the change? Why am I taking New England on the road in Buffalo? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, Bill Belichick. It's a playoff game. Bill Belichick knows how to coach in these big time games. Again, much like Cincinnati, I don't know how high New England's ceiling is, but on paper, despite the fact the Bills have a better record, despite the fact the Bills won the division, I think New England is a better team overall. I think they're better coached. I think that they have better players. Again, close game, but I'm giving the nod to the New England Patriots on the road in an upset. Boston Sports Report will love that. You know why? Because he's a New England fan. So, but that is my upset of the week. Is I'm taking New England over Buffalo. Next up is a game I'm very interested in. NFC wild card. Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want Philadelphia to win this game so bad. These two played, I believe it was week 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there. And the Buccaneers only won by 6 points. Now, I've got Tampa Bay winning the game. But I really want Philadelphia to win. Because I do not want the Packers to run into Tampa Bay in the playoffs. Everybody and their mothers has talked about how, it'll be Tampa Bay, Green Bay, NFC Championship. Tom Brady's going to beat Aaron Rodgers again. I am so sick of hearing about last year. I understand. Oh, there we go. I should be back on. I don't know what happened there, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay, we're still good. I don't know why my internet just kind of glitched out. I'm really, really sorry about that. But I got Tampa Bay winning this game. It would not surprise. The Buccaneers are banged up. Let's face facts. But Tampa Bay is banged up. It does not matter who is hurt. The bottom line is Tampa Bay has the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. That's why. I'm going to check your Boston Sports. I'm going to check your wild. My internet keeps on cutting out. I don't know why. But Matt Man's up in here. How's it going, Matt? Welcome in. But like I said, if there's a team on upset alert, it's Tampa Bay because, like I said, they're banged up. But like I said, I'm really tired of hearing about Green Bay losing in the NFC title game. That was last year. This is a whole new year. But I'm taking Tampa over Philadelphia. Next up, another team that should be on upset alert is the Dallas Cowboys. In the other NFC wild card round matchup, San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. I think if any team can pull off an upset, it's the San Francisco 49ers. That's just the way I see it. That's literally the way I see it. I've got Dallas winning the game because they're in Dallas. And the way I have, and we'll talk about my divisional round matchups based on who I have winning. Here, an idea why it keeps saying my internet's cutting out. So, I mean, as long as you guys can see me, as long as you guys can hear me, I'm going to keep going. But I got Dallas over San Francisco. I think Dallas is hyped up a little too much, but I think they're good enough to get past the wild card round. It's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be game of the week, but the weekend rather. Next up, a game I'm not really too interested in. Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I got the Chiefs all day in this game, probably by double digits. We got the 49. I'm not discrediting that pick at all. I wavered on taking San Francisco. I don't know. I think it's going to be close, and I think it's going to be a last possession game. But with the Cowboys rather at home, I got to give them the nod, just barely. But if any team is primed for an upset, it's the 49ers. The Niners have the capability to get it done, and it would not surprise me one bit if San Francisco pulls off the upset. As far as Steelers Chiefs go, I'm really not going to waste much time on it. Kansas City all the way. Kansas City, kind of shocking to see them as the 2 seed, but hats off to Tennessee. We'll talk about them here in a minute. Big Ben's going to ride off into the sunset, one and done in the playoffs. Kansas City is the better team. Pittsburgh kind of got lucky to get in there. Like I said, I take nothing away from the Steelers. They earned it. They deserve to be there, but I just think they're going to get beat by Kansas City. And then the last NFC wildcard matchup, it's the Arizona Cardinals taking on the LA Rams. Once upon a time, I would have taken the Cardinals, and I wouldn't have thought twice about it. But let's face facts, guys. Arizona, one and done. I got the Rams winning this game all day. The Cardinals fell apart about mid-season. Yes, injuries played a part in that, but the bottom line is they got beat. The Cardinals fell apart. The Rams got hot. The Rams won that division. I look for them to beat the Cardinals and send them packing. So what does that mean for the divisional round? With the way, if I have this right, it will have Tennessee going to Kansas City, Cincinnati going to Kansas City, and New England going to Tennessee. By virtue of Tennessee having the number 1 seed, they will host the lowest seed remaining. The wild card round is New England would be the lower seed, but which should be, that happens. That should be a great game. And then over in the NFC, that would put the Rams at Green Bay, and then Dallas at Tampa Bay, which actually that would be a fantastic game. But I mean, I'm not going to predict those obviously because we're not there yet. But obviously, number 1 seeds Tennessee, Green Bay have a bye this week. They will host the lowest remaining seed in those two after Wild Card weekend. So should be interesting. Like I said, quick video. Like I said, it's easy to do, and there's only 6 games. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I will be back next weekend. I'm actually off Saturday, so I'll get to watch at least one day of football. I got to work all day on Sunday, but we'll be back up here more than likely Monday night, Tuesday, somewhere around there, and we'll talk about the NFL divisional playoffs. So happy go lucky watching football. Check out the Boston Sports Report. Check out their video. I'm going to check their video out as soon as I sign off. So also we're going to be doing more Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age hunts later on this afternoon and tonight. So stay tuned for all that. Love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys have a safe week, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Take care, guys.